Maybe music is the way the revolution gets started.
Man-made virus, watch the millions die. Biggest profit of their lives. Here's inflation, that's your prize. This is Carmageddon. Turn on the news and eat their lies. Kim or Kanye, pick a side. Cancel culture, what a vibe. This is Carmageddon. Corporations swear they never lie. Politicians bribe for life. War and wars, genocide.
You guys, I am so in love with this new single called Carmageddon that just came out from a doctor and songwriter IMA from Australia, who released this song about all the chaos happening in this world. It inspires my heart because it is said during this crazy wall of silence happening in the world. So go and check it out.
I open up my phone on a Monday morning, staring at my screen. I'm tired and a little lonely. Twitter wars and Gaza, man, it's overwhelming. Maybe that's how life becomes when people less important than a profit line. No one cares about your dreams, just pay your tax on time. Keep scrolling, hold me near to you now. Gender, guns, religion, and abortion rights. You better pick a tribe and hate the other side. Keep scrolling.
Did you see Taylor live?
It's Fashion Week, celebs lose ribs. Balenciaga, how's the kids? Just as Drake, he's losing beef. Kendrick killed him in his sleep. This track's about beating up your queen. While women dying doesn't cause a scene. While we're fed all these distractions, kids are killed from Israel's actions. I'ma speak my mind, sick to death of all these crazy lies. A circus for humanity's decline. We just want a peaceful life, give the people back their rights. And I still got a beef, cause Fauci's laughing and we've been asleep. And who's a liar and it's running deep. Big pharma finna eat, they the devil make 'em weak. Man-made virus, watch the millions die. Biggest profit of their lives. Here's inflation, that's your prize. This is Carmageddon. Turn on.
Music is the way the revolution gets started.
How many angels have to die for you to cry? Under that Gazan sky, there is no hope for mercy. How many fathers cry themselves to sleep at night, closing their daughters' eyes, kissing one last goodbye?
Imagine some kid over there in Gaza looking up and there's a bomb, and they think, man, I'm so horrible, I deserve to be bombed. And that's crazy, I hadn't thought about that. Like really imagine that though.
Can you imagine what's going to happen to that generation?
Years from now?
Years from now. I mean, it just breaks my heart every day when I think about it. And I know a lot of my fellow Jews don't agree with me, but as a Jewish person, I'm not the only one who feels that way. You know?
Well, when you put it in that sense, that a kid, imagine a kid like, you know, yeah, because what are they going to think? They don't know. They just think, man, something's so wrong with me, I deserve to be killed.
No, some of you guys don't understand how sadistic this was. Do you see that? That is the aid that they allowed to get into the north yesterday. 10 aid trucks made it into Beit Hanun and they were sent directly to the school shelter centers. And they were filled with fresh meat, fresh fruit, and fresh vegetables after months of only working with tinned food and spoiled flour. That sounds great, doesn't it? Except immediately after they unloaded all of the trucks, they dropped their evacuation orders. And then immediately after the evacuation orders dropped, they started dropping bombs. The people fled Beit Hanun under a hailstorm of bullets, bombs, and artillery, fired off by helicopter, by tank, and by warplane. Immediately before they started dropping bombs on the schools and the family homes, they gave them one final meal. But they didn't even give them time to eat it. And as the schools burned, Patel told the world that there would be no arms embargo because they let in food. And the mainstream media doesn't want to talk about this at all. They want to tell you what a great job it was that Israel finally let in some food, but they're not going to tell you that they targeted Hassam Shabbat's cousins. Yeah, the journalist for Al Jazeera, they bombed his cousin's family home and the only survivor was a baby. Dr. Shabbat is laying in 2 pieces in the street, along with so many other people who were either gunned down or blown to bits. And the Western media wants us to give them a round of applause.
My name is Yahav Erez, and I was born and raised in Israel. The horrifying crimes that the Israeli military has been committing in Gaza, the West Bank, and Lebanon are unjustifiable, yet somehow they seem to be accepted by many decision makers in the international community. This is beyond absurd. It doesn't have anything to do with my safety as a Jewish person. On the contrary. And anyone who claims so is either deceived or deceiving. The Israeli lobby is using me and my people as an excuse to commit genocide with no consequence whatsoever. And this is a disgusting insult to the Jewish people at large. But more importantly, it is morally rotten and downright evil. I call for the international people in power. Stop this madness. I speak for myself, but I have many friends who are scared to speak up here in Israel. They are terrified of the consequences, but I'm not scared. And you shouldn't be either. Remember, your loyalty is first and foremost to humanity, not to money, power, or political alliances. Think about that the next time you look in the mirror.